Um, as a thinking individual, I am very limited. That's why my thoughts are confused and I struggle to express in a clear and conceptual way what I mean, but I do my best. I would like to talk about Slavoj Zizek, the communist philosopher. Um, he said many intelligent things. Notably, he said we must return to Hegel. But what I would like him to understand is that the process of returning to Hegel is precisely the philosophy of Hegel, because in order for Hegel's philosophy to be truly Hegelian, it needs its own negative, the non-Hegelian philosophy, illustrated by Marxist philosophy, Marx was an anti-Hegelian philosopher, although he was influenced by Hegel, and Zizek is a Hegeliano-Marxist philosopher, and he said we should dialectically negate Marx and return to Hegel. But what he does not understand is that this process coming from Hegel, Marx, and back to Hegel, this is Hegel, because just Hegel, the abstract philosophy of Hegel, is not the real Hegel, because the whole message of Hegel's philosophy is that something needs its opposite to become itself. So if God could talk to Slavoj Zizek, and he can because he's God, he would say this: Slavoj, I love you. I gave you all the wisdom you could ever wish for, except this: God actually exists, because you are an atheist philosopher, and yeah. And I would like to talk briefly about Heidegger, Martin Heidegger. He wrote texts about Hegel, and his most brilliant idea is that he said, if you truly want to understand Hegel, you have to think of yourself as being an idea in the Hegelian process, um, trying to understand Hegel. So Heidegger said, if you are really a Hegelian, you have to think of yourself as being a thought in the mind of Hegel, kind of that. That's a very brilliant idea. And I would like to talk about Donald Trump and the motto "Make America Great Again." Actually, from a formal point of view, this motto is very Hegelian because it contains the Trinity: America as you thought it was before, America as you think you have lost it now, and the will to return to the abstract idea of America as you had it before, make it great again. But this is a freeway process, because in order to restore the greatness of America, it means that you have lost this greatness and you have fallen into negativity, and you have to, when you realize that you need to make America great again, you also realize that America was not great in the first place, because if it had been great, it would not have allowed itself to become not great. So you have to understand that, and you have to understand all the reasons which made, in the eyes of Donald Trump and those who support him, America not great. So you have to understand the whole process which has led to this negation of America, and then you have to negate the negative and restore greatness to America. And this idea expressed in the particular case of America is a very Hegelian process. So the truth of this motto, "Make America Great Again," is actually make Hegel great again, and this is what Slavoj Zizek understood. And the real truth of it is make God great again, and that's it. And I would like to conclude with lyrics from Taylor Swift, the song "You Belong With Me." If I could sing, but I can't, I would say to Slavoj Zizek, she doesn't get your humor like I do. If you see, if you could see that I am the one who understands you, I've been here all along. So why can't you see? You belong with me. And this song was kind of made for you, Slavoj. So hope you someday will appreciate it and understand it and understand Hegel and politics in America and Heidegger and all that. So I've done my part and I leave it to you now.